Hello, we are back with another film review. Today we are reviewing Iron Lung. This film is very interesting because it's based off a video game and I think a PC game, and I'm seeing it more and more rapid because Iron Lung just came out, right? And then a couple weeks there's going to be Mortuary Assistant, and I played that video game as well. And I like to see live action and see different takes on it. And this actually has uh, excuse me if I pronounce the name wrong, but Markiplier, and I kind of know this guy. I've seen a couple of his videos. Um, and this film is a bottleneck. I haven't seen a bottleneck film to this degree since I saw Buried. And what I mean is, it just takes place in one setting. He doesn't really go anywhere, and he's trapped. I'm not necessarily trapped, but he's given the option of commuting his sentence. If he goes down in this blood moon, and finds out what's going down there, collect data, connect samples, and then bring that information back to them, right? And while down there, he discovers the unknown. Something isn't right. He isn't down there alone. This film did an excellent job of creating tension because if you were to just look at it at the very simplest of terms, very basic concept of this film. You're in a rectangular square, you're in a box, you're in a room, right? So how do you give a sense of tension, a sense of dread? Definitely the sound design, the costume design, the effects that they use in this film. There was a little bit of some CGI for a glimpse. And you forget, or at least for me, I forgot that he's really just in a fucking room. It felt larger than life at times, because of the different camera angles and the cinematography, especially with the photos. Like the photos, like yes, they're just photos and they're still images, but we're believing that this takes an image of what's in front of the ship or the submarine, and that like you have to really buy into it. And I bought into it almost immediately. And there was definitely a sense of dread, a sense of tension, especially after we were waiting for pictures to upload. Because, like, he's in a submarine, and there's this thing on the side that takes pictures from so he's able to see, like, what's outside of the submarine. Because he doesn't have, like, a glass that he can look through. It's only pictures that he takes via radiation. The acting in this was very excellent. You even had Troy Baker, a famous voice actor for video games, in this film. I liked it. I liked how it was close. It was intimate. The creature in question that you do see in this film it differs from the game. And it's kind of something that you would have to see the film to get an understanding and draw your own conclusion. And I like that this film gives us interpretation. It does have a religious subtext, because especially if you see in the trailer, and also if you see in the intro of this film, it happens in the aftermath of the rapture. So 90% of people or 99% are gone. We don't know what happened to them. And then there's these people that are left, and they're trying to deal with the aftermath and find resources to just be able to continue in life. And there's these blood moons. There's about 3 of them, and he's planning on one of them, and he's trying to do research and trying to do what he can to do to hopefully advance humanity, but also at the same time he's a prisoner, and they really do to call him convict. They don't even know his name, and at first it's very jarring, because it is very jarring, because like you hear like in other media people call him like inmate, criminal, and stuff like that, but like when they call him convict, it felt like the N word a little bit. Like, damn, bro. Like, can y'all chill with that C word for real? Y'all chill with that C word. But I love this film. I really do. It's definitely one that I want to see again. But I will like to let you know that it is a slow burn. It's a slow burn, and you also have to buy into the idea that he isn't in a closed space, but the effects really makes you lose sense of that. Like, you can easily get lost in this world. And I appreciate what they're able to do, especially like considering the budget of this film. I think it was only $2 million. I know 2 million is a lot of money, but to be able to produce a project to pay everybody, the scene and everything, the setting of like the submarine and whatnot, and then also him to be in that enclosed spaces, like he really sells everything, and it's very hard in these video game movies because especially like a new actor. To me, he's a new actor because like this is the only thing I've seen him act in. It's like you can be really stiff, the lines don't come out as well, especially as we saw with like the Silent Hill film recently. But he fucking knocked this out of the park, and it's definitely one I want to go back and I want to see again. But I'll have to wait till it releases on streaming, or I'll be able to support the film when it releases in a wire release, whether that be Blu-ray or 4K. But have you seen Iron Lung? Have you played the game? What are your thoughts? Comment down below. I would like to hear your thoughts and comments on this film. And if you see it, will you see it? Okay? Like, comment, subscribe, and as always, jarritos on me. Ciao.